Hi guys and welcome to Only in Chanelle's World. So today I have for you a drugstore makeup tutorial where the outcome will be looking like this. If you want to see what products I'm using, please continue to watch this video and you'll get to see all the drugstore products that I've used. They're all of a bargain price, which is really good, just to show that you can get a nice glamorous look through buying drugstore products, because nowadays the quality is actually really good of what they have on offer.
So I've already prepped my skin by moisturising, and I'm now using the Beauty UK Foundation Primer. I will start by rubbing this into my cheeks, then onto my forehead and around the whole of my face, making sure it's fully rubbed in and moisturised. I am then using my Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer and Highlighter. It is in the colour Soft Beige number 40. I'm spreading it underneath my eyes. This is because I get extremely dark circles around my eyes, so I mean, not everyone will put on this much, but I do admit I go slightly overboard. I'm also adding it to the top of my eyelid as well, just for extra coverage. I am then using the Beauty UK CC Cream in the shade 30, which is Biscuit. I'm using it with my Real Techniques foundation brush. I am starting by putting a reasonable amount onto the brush and then spreading it all over my face as evenly as possible. So I started with my cheeks and then heading onto my forehead and then making sure it is spread as evenly as possible throughout my face. Now using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I'm making sure that all the product is buffed in and blended evenly. I'm then going back in with my Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer. This is again because of my dark circle issue. Throughout this whole video I'll pretty much be doing that and dabbing it back in to make sure it's smooth and even and unnoticeable. I'm now using my Beauty UK Ultimate Contour Palette. It has 3 colours in it. It has the contour, the bronze and the highlight. I'm starting with the highlight, using my foundation brush to apply this because it's got a nice angle on it. I'm applying it first to the tops of my cheekbones, making sure there's full colour on there so we can get an ultimate highlight from the product. And then going on to my chin, obviously after doing the other cheekbone, and then I'll be going to my upper lip, and then the next section will be my nose, and then finally I'll be finishing off with my forehead. Now wiping my brush clean because I'm going to use the same foundation brush to do my contour. So I'll be applying it first to the hollows of my cheekbones. As you just saw, you can check that by rolling the brush into the little dip in the side of your cheek. So I'm applying the dark contour, quite a few strokes so you can get the full colour onto my hollows of my cheekbones. The next section I'm applying the contour to is my jawline, again using quite a few strokes so I can get a good definition on my face. The next place I'm applying the contour is on the ridge of my nose, but on the slight edge of it, just to give the thinner effect of a nose. And then after that I will be doing my forehead, and unfortunately because my hairline comes quite low I can't actually do all the way round my forehead, whereas most people will go further down, but as you can see, which I'll point out in a second, I can't actually reach that part of my face. There you go, look, too much hair. I'm going back in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend in all the highlight and contour. Because I plan on using the same brush, I've started with the lighter sections, obviously, because once you put the contour onto the brush, you'll be spreading around the dark lines. So starting with the highlight, spreading that all in as evenly as possible, giving it a right old blend. The key to contouring is once you think you've blended enough, you probably haven't. So just keep going and going and going until you feel completely ready. So a little tip, I'm blending my contour upwards in a circular motion. This is obviously because you want to lift the face as much as possible. A great way to finish off this base would be to set the look with some powder, but unfortunately I didn't actually have any from a drugstore brand, so I didn't want to use a higher end brand because this is not what the video was about. So I didn't finish off with any powder, but you can still see the effect, and adding powder would just be even greater. All through this video I had background music on, and obviously I got a bit hyped up by this song, so I'm singing it. See if you can guess what it is, and I'll put it in at the end of the video. Oh dear, got a nice blue tongue there, haven't I? And she's done, she's finished, so back to the job at hand. So next I'm using my Beauty UK eyeliner and shadow. The shadow is in the colour Copper, so I'm putting it on the top of my eyelids at first. Again, applying quite a few strokes so we can get full colour there. And then using the same technique for the other eye. Also then using the pencil eyeshadow to go in underneath the eye as well. I'm now flipping around the pencil and using the black eyeliner side to go in on my waterline. I'm also doing the upper, would you call it? The top of my eye waterline? I don't know what that's called, please let me know. But anywho, so I'm just doing the edge of the waterline in the corner, and then I will go on and fill in the whole bottom waterline. To complete my eyes, I'm using the Mascara 17 Falsify HD. So I will start with the back of my eyelashes, and then I will coat the front of them. I'll then wiggle them horizontally and then stroke them vertically, whatever I need to do, so you guys can see what I'm up to. I'll then go on to my bottom lashes and then repeat this with my other eye also. For some extra added oomph, I am then going in with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. So I'm just going over the tops of my eyelashes again, just to give that extra finish. And then I'm using a cotton bud to clear up any smudges or mistakes. Next, I'm going onto my eyebrows. I'm using this angled eyeshadow brush and a black bourgeois eyeshadow just to fill them in. My eyebrows are already tattooed, but I use the shadow to give them dark, full definition. I've not shown this, but I've just used my Rimmel concealer again, and I'm dabbing it in just from where my fingers have been and making sure it is as fresh looking as possible. Hey, close up. So now I'm going to be using my blush. It is a sleek blush. It is in the colour Rose Gold, and I'm using it with my Real Techniques blush brush. Just putting it on the apples of my cheekbones and spreading it backwards. Just a light, gentle dust on, and it will give you just the colour you need. And to finish off the look, I am using my Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the colour 107. This is a deep red and it's really nice to glide on, it's really smooth product to use, so I'm just giving my final look a bit of a wow with the deep red colour. There you have my finished look. I'm glad all these products are from Drugstore as they're decent priced and I really like the quality of them. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.